Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday Energy Focus of the Week for April 11th through 17th, 2025. Yes, we're in 2025. All the time now. We want to welcome everyone today and just bring us together in looking at the energies that are for the theme of April a little bit to start with, and then we'll go on into the colors for this week. So, and welcome Arlene, and welcome Will, and Grace sent a message that she will be here. So welcome Grace whenever you arrive, and we'll get started. So the first thing we're going to do is remembering the theme for April, which is Inner Strength Arising. And the card we had that went with that is Sweetness. Yes, thank you. And the part that really wanted to come through this week was in considering the sweetness of life. What does the hum of the universe sound like and feel like to you? This seemed to be a good question when it came up. How does it feel? What does that feel like? What does it sound like? Are other senses involved when you feel that hum of the universe? It might be a warm breeze of compassion that comes over you, or a whisper of inner empowerment. Is it a soothing song of remembrance? When are you open to receive this energetic experience? Well, in thinking about this, I kind of had to really look at different times in my life where I felt this beautiful sweetness of life. And what does it feel like to me? It feels like having a warm heart or a warm bath, or I guess warm is associated for me in some way. But if you look at that beautiful yellow, that might explain that. Um, and sometimes it's just compassion for the self, compassion for another that's going through a hard time. Um, and you just realize that we all need that compassion. And so I just posed that question to you today. How does it sound, and what does it feel like to you? And if you have an experience of that, please post it and share it with us. We'd love to hear what that's about. Arlene, do you have words to add?
Well, one of the things I want to tell everybody is that I'm not in my usual place. And I don't know, Will, you'll have to tell me if I'm coming through because I'm having a hard time understanding Leslie. But if you all can hear us and understand it, that's all that is necessary. um, I do want to say about sweetness that this is such a beautiful card. I go back to this one again and again and again because it gives us that feeling of what it's like to be in alignment with the universe, in alignment with ourselves, and we can feel that love that is a sweetness that is around us and in us, and that is just a wonderful experience.
Yes. Yes. The color cards we had with that first was the lesson in brown. The lesson in brown. Great, thank you. There's several lessons in the book listed, and the one that really spoke out this week was taking on the burdens of the world can leave you depleted. The lesson in brown is to balance earth and heaven, human and divine. Then all things are possible. And you'll notice on this card that blue, like sky blue, is the balancing color. When you think of that, earth and sky, and the lesson talks about own your own worth. So in balancing these within ourselves, we can have both the earth and heaven, the human and divine, and be in that place of balance. And I know sometimes it's hard right now to find that balance, but there are lots of ways. Brown is great for going outside, putting your feet in the dirt or grass, or somehow, finding that, planting a plant, things like that, that will help to ground you. And the sky, of course, just being outside and taking some time for yourself. Arlene, would you have anything else to add?
So I would like to just add that the sweetness is giving us the hum of the universe, and brown is one of the ones that gives us the hum of the earth. And it's one of the things we're going to be talking about on Sunday, which is in 2 days at 2 p.m. for the Vortal community. And it's really important for us to feel these hums because they really feed us and help us to recognize how connected we are to the universe and to the earth and how we are supported there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And the next one was lesson in yellow. And the lesson that stood out this week was You may not notice it until you are, feeling overwhelmed. When your boundaries are not in place, you tend to take on too much. You may not notice it until you're overwhelmed. Consider the whole picture before you begin. Measure your time and energy. Be sure you can keep your balance. Then you can say yes to it. And you'll notice that when you do claim that, the other side of it is mentally clear, empowered, and fresh. So you really have both of the yellow and the purple that is its complement when you can say yes to it. But this is another say. I think the overwhelmed part is another a request to stay balanced, become balanced. Yes. Okay. Anything else in
Do you want me to say something about it too?
Yes.
Okay. I just find that yellow is one of the most important colors. It comes from the solar plexus. It has to do about empowerment of yourself, knowing who you are inside and out, and understanding what you're here for. When we get to that place where we trust that, and we trust that through the violet purple that is the complementary color. And when we trust that, it's just like we have an internal ability to manifest and do whatever is needed in our lives and in our purpose here.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. So we're caught up on the monthly one, and let's go down to the card for this week. The luminary is called integrity, and it's the numbers 8 and 64. It says, step through the emerald doorway of the heart. And I just love the representation of that in the middle of this card. And notice the beautiful light in not only inside it, but all around it. I declare, step through the doorway and of the heart, declaring, I remember, I am home, I am. And I'd like to read the reflection in the luminary book because it's so beautiful. Living a human life with all its amazing complexities can be exhausting. It may seem as if parts of the self become immobilized by their experiences. Yet each of the experiences added to an understanding of what it is to be human. Life has now fully breathed out through this physical creation. The extension of this rubber band of experience has stretched to its limits. As it is breathed back in and the rubber band relaxes, all parts of the self that have been frozen in time and fragmented from the self are brought home into the heart. Each soul resembles itself in preparation for the next phase of the human experience. So I really see this as going into the heart, going into feeling at home, and realizing that we are being reassembled and preparing for the next phase of the human evolution. A beautiful green welcoming portal.
Yeah, boy, and this one again is so the work that we've been doing, all of us. And we have lots of tools to do this on transformational tools. And what I find is that when we notice that there's some part of us that is still attached to emotions in our life, to incidences in our life, that does not allow us to be completely present. And as we go there and we heal that part of us and bring it home into the wholeness, that helps us to feel really at home here on earth, knowing that we're more and more in alignment with our soul energy. And we are here as the soul in form. So when we're in alignment like that, it's like we really feel grounded at home and able to bring to this world what we came to offer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So the color card this week is a lesson in green. It says heal and growth. The essence of green is integration. So it's asking us to integrate. It's in the heart chakra, and it becomes the conduit between the material and spiritual aspects of life. You know, how perfect is that? Only when the heart is open to both give and receive can the balance be restored. Bring in red to balance green. So here we have green, and we have our green lesson as well. You know, to come into this doorway and release what needs to be released and find balance in the red and green. The red gives energy and focus, and green is, of course, from the heart. So when you shift that, it becomes integrated. You feel integrated. You celebrate that you're growing, and you feel very loving toward yourself and others. Anything else you want to add?
Just that what I find with green is we notice it even more and more in this part of the world as we come into spring. It's kind of a yellow green to start with, and then there are parts of it that become more of the green, especially in the trees. And what that does for us is reaches the heart. It reaches the part of us that can feel alive in the spring and can feel like there's so much from the earth that supports us. And I think that that's one of the beauties of being here in form is we get to feel that kind of support. We get to use all our senses to be fully present here. And the green really helps us with that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. All right. So we're at the place where we have announcements of things coming up. I know Arlene talked about the Vortal session on Sunday, and we're really looking forward to that. And might you have anything else you want to add?
First, I have to say hi to Karen.
Yes.
Hi, Karen. We're so glad you're here.
Good to see you.
And everybody else who's here, but we haven't seen Karen for some time. So wonderful that you saw us and that you came on. That we really appreciate you coming. So the thing I want to say is that as the leadership group of Transformational Tools has been looking at how we can bring something from each person on the leadership group. So over the next few months, there will be other people bringing their expertise and offering that through the Vortal. And if you haven't yet become part of the community, you can just go to transformationaltools.com and then add the Vortal on the end of that /Vortal, and it will tell you all about what we're doing. It's such an important time to be in community. And this is a community that is so loving and so accepting that you really get to learn more about yourself as you have interaction with the others. And what we do on Sunday is we talk about some things and then we go into a small group of 2 or 3 and continue the discussion. So you get to know other people in the community and you get to have an opportunity to offer your insight, which is we always learn. When we give our insight, we learn. And when we listen to other people and the insight they have, we also learn. So it becomes a wonderful experience for us. And we also want to let you know that because this is a really difficult time, if any of you need extra help, uh, Leslie does wonderful readings and works a lot with the what's it called um, that you add to your color card readings. Anyway, it's more than just the color card readings.
Yeah, healing sessions.
Yeah,
yeah,
and that I do individual sessions, and then Marion Russell and I do interplane sessions. So you can find that on our website by going to the individual sessions. I think it just says sessions in the menu, and you can see how to contact us, and you can even set up a time there if you want to. So the other thing that I want to say is that we are all so important right now in terms of how we show up in the world, because everything that we are is radiated out into the world. And it's one of the things that I want to bring for everyone, and especially the Vortal community. And I will be putting that out as soon as I can get it together. Marion and I talked about it this morning as we were doing a session for someone else and realizing there were things there that we wanted to put out in general. So what I want you to know is this Transformational Tools is about all the tools we offer, about all of the individual sessions we offer, all the courses that we offer. And we have a lot here to help you with. And so if you have any questions at all, just go on there and there's a place where you can contact us and let us know what questions you have. And I'd be happy to contact you individually and answer those questions. And just it's important to us that what we're doing is really helping you through these times that can be very difficult. All right, I'm done.
Yes. Okay, so it looks like we're ready for personal readings. And I have, even though she doesn't show up here, maybe she's coming in from Facebook. I don't know if she's coming later. I have Grace. So
is Grace the first one?
Or, no, yeah. Shall we wait till she comes in, or shall we just do one right now?
I'm having a hard time hearing you, so I'm wondering how to do. Just if you can let me know again who the person is we're working on.
Okay.
Reading.
Can you hear me?
Now it's better.
Okay, let's start with Will.
Will, okay. Do you want me to do color card or luminary?
Luminary.
Luminary, okay. A luminary for Will. Oh. It's Love Child, Will. Look
Oh,
at those beautiful colors. Oh my goodness. So, what message do you have for Will, Love Child? I just get, Will, that your inner child self just loves you so much and loves it when you go walking in the woods and when you're dancing and all the things that give you joy, leading a group. This is so important to your inner child. And that part of you just wants you to know how much it loves you.
oh, that's very sweet. And his color card is the Strength in turquoise. Self-responsible, full of integrity, and purposeful. Remember, this is between the heart and the throat, and it is called the upper heart sometimes. And its complement is red orange. And so those are two areas to really think about as you move forward. And this is, to me, this seems like uh, when you're really connecting with that child part, um, realize that you have a part that's, um, well, I feel like the full of integrity part is really part of your child too. And purposeful, responsible is kind of like a more adult part and saying, don't worry, we got this. Whatever we're doing, we got this. And it's a very, I feel there's a lot of strength in this area for you of your purpose and your intent about your purpose. And, you know, and bringing that child along to have fun and to explore. You have a very large part of your child that loves to explore. So that's what I'm getting today. Okay. Sandra. Sandra.
Okay, I will do Sandra color card.
Yeah. And you can go ahead.
So I love this for Sandra. It's the Strength in Black. And let me just feel into that for Sandra. Wow, right now, Sandra, you have a lot of things coming up that are part of it's like so many possibilities. So, part of what is here for you is to sort through those possibilities and decide what's next or what stands out for you. What is it that comes forward in those possibilities? And just be really grateful for all the possibilities of what you have right now.
Lovely. I have this is called Love. Let's see if I can get it up straight enough here. Here. I always go backwards. Isn't that funny when you're trying to do this? Yeah.
Yeah.
this, this is called Love. Okay.
See if
And
I can get it straight.
it's the numbers 2 and 8. And it says, even as the veil thins, humanity sees clearly that love was never lost. All these beautiful things like compassion, acceptance, transformation, encouragement, allowing, embracing, offering, and co creating are all part of us, part of that divine source that is us. And so it's saying, when people get into a survival mode, that can change because love never left. And I'm feeling like it's just saying, tune into your heart, tune into that place that just loves you. And sometimes that's our child, sometimes it's a bigger part of us. Um, but just bring that beautiful energy of love. This turquoise is just amazing, and yellows, and it just covers everything. And there's so many heart shapes around the outside edges. It's like reminding us you are love and you are loved. And that's going to be something important for you to tell yourself this week and remind yourself, oh, yeah, yeah. In all this change, love is the thing that exists and remains. All right. Next is Jeannie S.
Yes, all right. I'm
Mhm.
picking a luminary for Jeannie. It's not that one. Okay. All right. This one is, I think that's awakened.
Yes.
Awakened. Yeah, awakened. Okay. So, Jeannie, this is letting you know that parts of you that were not awakened before have now awakened. So, see if you can focus into what that is. And notice that the yellow is in here. There's kind of a green turquoise in there, and then there's a blue turquoise on the outside, and there's white. So there's a lot of amazing colors in here, and I would really encourage you to go into the color card book and read them. But what stands out the most here is the yellow. So, what I would say to you is you have awakened to something inside of you that gives you a really good feel about who you are. And you know that inside, and then it's starting to really move from you out into the world because other people will feel that and know that about you as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And to go with a beautiful turquoise there, you also got the strength in turquoise. So this is saying those energies that are in that turquoise part, and beautiful yellows and pinks, all those, like she said, focus in on the colors, but just know that this turquoise is a lot about your purpose and how you are bringing that into the world. It's your time to shine, this week, and really let uh, everyone know that, yeah, things have changed a bit, so for the better. And I am becoming um, I am coming into this beautiful energy of living my purpose.
So true.
That's awesome. Okay,
Love it.
Sue Gebhardt. Sue.
All right, I'm going to pick a color card for Sue. What's up for Sue? Let's see. Is it this one? This one. Okay. Well, we get this one often. And Sue, it's the lesson in red, and it's all about how you're using your energy. So if you're feeling exhausted, there are some reasons for that based on how you've been using your energy. And it's not that anything wrong with that. It's just that if you will be aware of when your body says, take a rest, or when your body says, this is too many things that you're doing, just be really aware of what it is that you can do to maintain your sense of the energy flowing through you. And then you will be able to be fully present for yourself and for your family and for others that you're involved with.
And I got Core Crucible for you, which is the number 9. And it's talking about really bringing, when you think of a crucible, you think of putting something in it and stirring it around, and it comes out as something precious like gold or that kind of thing. And what I'm getting here is it's saying bring anything that is doubt, fear, not not sure if I should do this or not, decisions, your grief that you might still have, anything like that. Just bring it in to this place. And it says it's a fiery wind that it whips away what's no longer needed. And these are just, it transforms it into what emerges from you from the place of love. And so I'm getting that it's not something to be feared, but it's something to just say, oh, it must be time for me to let go of some of these things. Great. I can do that. And I look at these extensions out to the side. To me, they look kind of like peacock feathers, and it's almost like I'm getting my peacock feathers, when I'm doing this. And it's an initiation of sorts. And I feel like you're ready for the initiation, and know that it will not be more than you can handle. And it can be a beautiful experience this week. So both the red and the lesson in red, as you can see, there's lots of red in here. And red helps build that energy for you. And the turquoise is about your purpose. And there's gold in there, beautiful, beautiful colors. It will all be helpful to you. Okay? And next we have Karen Luscombe.
All right, Karen. Woo-hoo. I'm doing a luminary for Karen. Whoa. Where is sound? Okay. Oh, I love this one. So, Karen, this is called Spheres of Intention. And I think you have the luminaries. Go to this one and sit with it, because your time is now. It's like each of these circles are people that you are connected to, and each of them has another circle that has a group of people. And this is how it is right now, that we really need the connection with each other. We want to bring together all of our abilities, all of our attributes, all the things we bring to this world, and we need to encourage each other to stand up and be who you intended to be in this lifetime. So you are a leader as part of this, but you're also part of the group, part of the community. So be with this in a way that's very conscious, knowing that you are doing something really important at this time.
Beautiful. And Karen, your card is Strength in magenta. And what a great card to have with to go with your other one. Because it's talking about being bringing that sense of compassion and healing. So as you work with the people that and extend yourself out, you're really going to see this done from your heart, done from that place of compassion for others. And I know that about you already, but it's saying we're here to help you. Compassion for yourself always, and then extend it out into the world. Beautiful. Right, next we have Grace.
Who's the next one?
Grace. Grace. I'll type it
Grace?
in. Yes.
Grace?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, the universe. Come on, universe. Make it a clear connection. All right. This one is for Grace. Oh, Grace, you are in the strength in this looks like blue, but it's actually indigo. So it's a very dark blue purple. And you are tapping into your ancient wisdom. And I don't know if you're as aware of this as your knowing self wants you to be. So spend some time doing your journaling and ask, what is it of the ancient wisdom that I am being asked to bring forward at this time?
Wow. That's so true. I mean, wow. Well, it's going to be interesting because it is simply self. And what I was getting right away was that simply being in that place of self allows that indigo to come in very easily. The beautiful colors, the little pearls on the outside, but there's a lot of black in there too for all possibilities. And of course, orange being that lively sensory color. And you really are, you show that oh so well. What this card is about is simplification. Make room for clarity of thinking and feeling, which allows all to come through. And that's what I'm getting mostly is if you're wanting, as you're wanting the ancient wisdom to come through, all you have to do is make room for clarity of thinking and feeling. And if you're allowing both of those things to come in, the messages, the wisdom, the ahas you're going to have are going to just be that much easier. It's like easy peasy. That's what I'm getting.
The simpler, the better.
Yes. I loved it. Okay, and our last one that I can see is Mia.
Mia. Okay. Oh, Mia, let's see what's up for you today. Ooh. Oh, wouldn't you know it? This is crystalline. But what I'm really seeing in this is the magenta. So, Mia, what it says to me is that you're very familiar with the crystalline energy. Remember to combine that with that beautiful magenta that is that compassion. Have that compassion for yourself and then extend that compassion to everybody else around you, because you carry the crystalline energy, and this will give you a different kind of balance in the crystalline energy than you may have been experiencing.
Mm-hmm. And Mia, I got strength in orange. let that beautiful energy of magenta and compassion help you to open to that feeling of being, alive with your senses and alive and present in the moment and happy, 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 happy. You know, that's what it's about, is feeling it and knowing it and celebrating it. That's what the word comes to me is celebrate, that aliveness. And that's what I'm getting. It's encouraging
And
me.
and Mia just has an aliveness. I love that in her.
Hmm.
So yeah. All right.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yes.
So let's do one. I'm going to do one for you.
Luminary.
Yes, a luminary.
Okay.
Love child.
We both got it.
You and Will could be in Love Child, really having a wonderful time.
Well, our kids
Ah,
can do that. That's for sure.
and I see the magenta in here too. I think magenta is really up right now,
Yeah.
reminding us that we can be compassionate. It really starts with ourselves. And I feel like with so many things going on right now, we just have to slow down a little bit, get into that wonderful child energy, and just be compassionate to ourselves and to the world. And then I see this wonderful uh, turquoise moving out, and I think that that is like the energy of what do I want to say? It's like moving out into purpose, but in a very lighthearted way,
Mm.
really having fun with it. Yeah.
Well, I will get to practice that this weekend, won't I?
Yes. Yeah. You're going to Rosani Fair. Oh, tell
Yeah.
people about that.
Yes. In the in the town that I live, we have a wellness fair that happens twice a year, and it's for 2 days on a weekend. And I do readings and healings. I use color and Reiki, and
Reiki. That's what I
yeah,
was trying to
that was
think.
the other thing I was thinking of it too. And just how it's one of the best ones. I have to say it is the best one that I've ever been to. It's open. It's everybody there knows everybody, and we just pretty much. And gosh, it's fun and it's purposeful. We do drumming before we even start in a big circle, and get the energies lifted and get ready to go. And it's just always a wonderful time. And Will gets to be there too for helping out and greeting people as they come in. And he's a great greeter. He really, really. I mean, I'm biased, but he's awesome. And so we're uh, we're looking forward to that.
So if you're anywhere near Albany, Oregon,
Albany. Hmm.
go to the Rosani Fair this weekend.
Hmm.
No, next weekend?
No, this
Next weekend.
weekend.
This weekend. Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow and Sunday.
Oh, this is Friday, so it's tomorrow.
Yeah, we have to set up.
I'm losing track of time.
Yeah, we had to set up today. So this is the one I got for
All
you.
right. So
That's for you.
would you pick me a luminary?
That's it right here. Right here. This is it. That's
Oh, yes. It never fails. Go ahead.
Keep it simple, honey.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. Simple and joyful. That's what I'm getting. Simple and joyful. Just take in all all that sweetness, and the sun is shining, and you're taking it in a very senses way and just enjoy and just be with each thing as it comes. Just joyful.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I will, because I've had a bunch of new ideas. And you know me and ideas. I have to stay with them and be sure that I'm slowing down and listening and all those kinds of things. So
Yes.
we have a lot in the hopper. So I'm just going to take it bit by bit and listen for when it's the right time. So,
Oh, thank you
so
in
I
that.
just want, yeah, love it that everybody's here. Just so nice.
Yeah. Karen says, read Karen's, if you can see it.
I feel a daffodil when I see Arlene's card.
Yeah.
Ah, I love daffodils. I've been watching the daffodils. We're back on Whidbey Island just for this few days, and it's all the daffodils are out. Their flowers come out a little faster than on the other side, so it's really nice to see all the flowers.
Yeah. And thank you, Karen, for wishing me the best this weekend, both of us. Yeah. And so many wonderful compliments. We love how that you're connecting with each other in the comments section.
Yes, yes,
It really is a blessing to us too.
yes.
Okay.
Karen, come back again.
Yes. Do
We
please.
love seeing you here and having you part of this.
Hmm.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you, Leslie.
That's it for this week, and many blessings for this coming week. And we'll see you hopefully next Friday.
Yep.
Okay. Bye bye.